Hey everyone, it's Umar Khan here, also known as Java Little Professor. So in today's video, we're going to be doing 5 Java challenges to test your Java skills. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to be doing the first program up here, which is print numbers from 1 to 5 using a loop. So for that, we can use like a loop here. So we can do int I is equals to 1, I is less than or equals to 5. Then we can do I++. So this program is basically gonna be like super simple. So just like that, you're gonna write. Then we're gonna write system.out.println, and obviously you have to end it with a semicolon. Okay, now we're gonna, inside of the parentheses, we're gonna write I. Alright. Now let's run the code. So once we run the code, and as you can see, it printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this program was pretty simple. It only took us like, I don't know, 1 minute to write this code, I think. So now let's proceed to the second program. Now this program, basically here I didn't mention, so let me just add, by using scanner. So we can do scanner. Now, so for that, we have to, import the java util.scanner. So import java.util.scanner. Now we can write scanner. We can name it like scanner is equals to new scanner. So we're making a new scanner. System.in. Now here we're gonna write system.out.println. So we're basically gonna ask the user to enter like, 2 numbers or so. So first we're gonna write enters first number, then colon. Now we're gonna write int num1 is equals to what was it, scanner dot next int. Good. Now here we're gonna write system.out.println. Yeah, good. Enter second number, right? Alright, good. Now we have to write the same thing for here, but just change the variable name. So int num2 is equals to scanner dot next int here. Then obviously I have to add the column. Now once we've done doing this code here, now we can basically write int sum is equals to 0. We can just write sum. Then we can write sum is equals to num1 plus num2. Good. Now we're gonna print system.out.println. Alright. System.out.println. So alright. And also I forgot to mention, so like before watching this video, before like doing this program, like while you're watching these videos, you should like try it by yourself and pause the video, and then after you can check like what I'm doing, like the solution, so that it can be extra fun, and you can test your skills, Java skills, by that. So now here we're gonna write the sum is plus sum. Now it's basically gonna add these 2 numbers. So the first number we're gonna enter is basically gonna be added with the second number, and then it's gonna give us the answer. Alright, or the sum, Alright, now we're gonna write 5. Then second number 5. Then it's gonna give us the sum is 10. Now we can enter any number we would like. We could enter like, I don't know, 89, 77, 8973341. Alright. Now we can do like, I don't know, 10. Yeah. And as you can see, it gave the result 8973351, because look, 8973341. So basically you just gotta add 10. So when you add the 10, it's basically gonna become 51. it's basically like if you're doing 41 plus 10. So 41 plus 10 is 51. Like we're not adding these other big numbers after. Alright, now let's proceed to the third program to check even or odd numbers. So for that, we have to write if statement. So let me just remove this program real quick. Alright, import Java util scanner. I'm just going to be removing this program for now, because we've already done these programs, so we don't have to reuse them. Now we're gonna write here, what can we write? Int num is equals to, or maybe, maybe you should do the same thing with it. We should write like scanner, like we should ask the user to enter numbers, then we gotta and then it's gonna check if it's odd or even. So, which is gonna be extra fun too. Alright. And super cool. So now we're gonna write enter a number. Then we're gonna write int num1 is equals to, oops, I forgot to do the, before I remove the full scanner thing, but right now I have to reuse it because I forgot the third program that we have to write. So int num1 is equals to scanner dot next int. Now let me just do the same thing here. You can basically just copy paste it for now, and you just gotta change the variable too. So to avoid wasting the time. So check it out. Now we have to use the if statement to check, and we also have to use modulus. So modulus is basically gonna find the remainder. So here we're gonna write if num1 modulus num2 equals 0. Then we can do system.out.println. What should we do? Yeah. So we're gonna write that this number is odd. If num1 modulus. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot. Sorry guys. So basically, if num1, we gotta do modulus 2, not modulus num2, because that wouldn't make sense, right? So if num1 modulus 2 is equals to 0, then this number is even. Else we can do, we're gonna write it again, system.out.println. We're gonna write this number is definitely odd. Right, now let's save the program for now. Control S. Now let's run the code and see the result. So enter a number, can do 2. This number is even. Now, alright. So now let's write I don't know, 9. This number is odd because 9 modulus 2 would give the remainder 1. So when it's 1, it's obviously odd. So we can do any number we would like. So we can do 15, which is odd, definitely. And we can do 13. Yep, odd. And even 12. And yeah, so this number is even. And alright, now guys, let's proceed for the fourth program. So find the largest number. So now definitely we wouldn't need a scanner, I think. Find the largest number. Alright guys, so import Java util.scanner. Yeah, I'm just gonna be removing this stuff. So now we're basically gonna initialize any variables, and 3 variables we can just do. Int b is equals to, we can do 10. Int c is equals to 20. Now to find the largest number, we're basically gonna write if a is greater than We can do if a is greater than b and if a is greater than b and b is greater than c, or let's just make it like, only two numbers, because or else it's gonna be like super, confusing. All right, so if a is greater than b, or never mind, let's just add c. So and b is greater than c. All right, and b greater than c. What? Oh yeah, sorry. In c is equal to 20. All right, if a is greater than b and yeah, b is greater than c, then what should we do? All right, so a is greater than b. All right, guys. All right, guys. So it's basically if a is greater than b and a is greater than c, then we're gonna do system.out.println. We're gonna write the largest number is, all right, then we're gonna separate it with a semicolon. Then we're gonna write the largest number is, what should we do? Okay, the largest number, so is basically a. Now we're gonna write outside of the curly braces, else if. So else if uh, b is greater than or equals to a, because which means 10 is greater than or equals to a, then and b is greater than or equals to c, which means that 10 is greater than a, which means 10 is greater than 5, and 10 is greater than 20. So yeah, so then if that condition would be true, then it would print the largest number is, well, b. So wait a minute, the operator is greater than, if b is greater than, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to add the a, or else it wouldn't make sense. So now let's write it again. System.out.println, the largest number is, we're gonna write plus b, obviously. Now for the c, we don't have to write any more stuff like that, so we're just gonna write else system.out.println, the largest number is c. All right, now let's write it like this and end it with a semicolon. Now let's make sure to save our code and once again run it. So, and it's gonna give us the result that the largest number is, oops, sorry, is, yeah. Wait a minute. All right, now let's run it again. The largest number is 20, which is then a c. Now we can change it like the values of each variable, so we can do 78 the a. So it's so let's then obviously like it would print the a, right, because it's 78, so the largest number is 78. Now for our final program, print multiplication table. So let's just remove this real quick. All right, so I'm just gonna write a for loop in here. Int a is equals to 1, a is less than or equals to 10, a plus plus, system dot out dot print l. Wait a minute. Alright guys, so now we're basically gonna do num multiply by, where's the sign? Multiply by I. I mean a, sorry. Now let's save the code and run it. And as you can see guys, it gave us the result like 5, 10, 15, because 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3. And yeah, now we can also do the same thing for the division, but it's definitely gonna give us weird results, right? Like obviously. So we can also do the same thing with addition, num plus a. Then it's gonna give us 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because 5 plus 1, 7. It's gonna add all the way to 15 because 5 plus 10 is 15. But for the multiplication, it's gonna print all the way to 50 because 5 times 10 is 50. And yeah, guys, that was it for today's challenge or today's tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, so make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. And yeah, guys, have a nice day. Bye.